Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today I am taking a look at my favorite sound bag for my MixPre 6 when I don't need wireless and I'm just out there running and gunning with the shotgun mic. So this is a popular bag for the MixPre 3 and the MixPre 6. And as you can see, the way I have mine rigged is not with the little kind of Velcro straps that come with the bag from the manufacturer. Trust me, good old nylon zip ties attached to these two posts work fantastic. And of course, if you need to move the unit to a different bag, just get your snips out and cut those off. So how do I have this little bag rigged? Well, in the back compartment, I've just got an Anker 10,000 milliwatt hour battery, and this battery will run the MixPre for at least 6 hours, maybe even 7 hours. And for that reason, I do not have a battery sled on it. And that's just so that I can easily pop out the SD card by opening this back compartment. The next thing that I have is my headphone connector cable. That's coming out of the right side of the MixPre, and I just tuck it into this little pouch because I used to use Sony 7506s, but I'm now rocking Audio-Technica M40 headphones because of the detachable headphone knob and because this is the left side of the headphone where my connector plugs in. I want my headphone cable to be coming out right here. And you can see that I have also rigged the XLR connection for the MKH60 to be on one of these angled XLR connections. One limitation of this bag is that on the sides of it, you don't have a lot of extra space to plug in a normal XLR cable that is not angled, where you're then going to be bending it up or bending it down. So I find that these low profile angled connectors work great for me. Now, in the front of the bag, on the front pocket, I just keep my XLR cable that I'm going to plug in right here, and then I plug in my cans, and I'm off to the races. So what do I use this bag for? Well, this is primarily when I just want to go out and record nat sound. The bag is very small, it's very lightweight, and it works great for that purpose. So my general setup is one recorder, one microphone, one pair of headphones. And it's ideal for that because it's so small and lightweight. Now, you have good padded protection on both the front and the back pockets. The area on this bag where you don't have as much protection is on the sides. So you can see here, because I don't need inputs 3 and 4, I just have an angled headphone adapter, and then the short cable for my AT cans wraps around down here and then up here. The battery fits in nicely. You also have straps here where you can more securely have your battery in place. But getting back to these small flaps, again, great protection on the front and on the back. with foam padding on both the interior and exterior of these two, but the sides are pretty much just a standard piece of fabric with zippers on either side. So I like to keep the side connectors as clean as possible and hidden within this, so don't need to mess with that. Also, I'm using this spacer, which is just a piece of Velcro. It's a Velcro pad, and that actually came with my OR-270 bag that I run when I need my wireless as well. So I have really enjoyed using this bag for the purpose of just running and gunning. It's low profile, it's much easier to use, and much less cumbersome than my OR-270. The accessories that it comes with are the weather cover or the rain pouch. That's just Velcroed on. And of course, it comes with an ORCA strap. So all in all, for my run and gun setup with just a shotgun mic, this works great. Now, could you also get some wireless units in the front pouch? Yes, absolutely. If you're running a 2.4 gig system like the Sennheiser Profile or the Rode Wireless Go series, or I'm pretty sure, although I don't have these units, so I don't know the specification, I think if you had a Deity Theos receiver or a Saramonic K9 receiver, you could probably get those in the front pouch, although you would probably want to keep your transmitters in a separate bag. So that could possibly work with a simple setup where you've just got one of the 2-channel stereo receivers. I use Electrosonics radio mics, so for those I need to use the OR-270 bag. But I like this bag. I'm going to continue to use it. Pricing varies, just depends on time of year and whether there is a sale on it. I think it normally goes for around $100, but you can find this on sale sometimes for less than $100. And also, let me just finally point out that the bottom pouch zips all the way off around this dimension of the bag. And just to make it easier to access things like the headphone volume, what I will typically do is I will actually run it with the side flaps just tucked in, because that gives me easy access to the buttons and the 3.5mm stereo out and other things. So what do you guys think? This bag has worked for me. That is a wrap. Now, if you'd like to have a look at how I run this with the ORCA OR-270, please leave some comments below. I'd be happy to do that. But I need to get at least 100 views on this one, or I'll just review another gadget next time. So thanks for watching. That's a wrap, and we'll see you on the next one.